Okay, welcome to Daily 3D Revolve. Today I was going to be doing a Design Spark mechanical tutorial, and I'm going to be showing you the options that you have once you create your model in Design Spark Mechanical and what you can do with the STL file. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and let's open up some models that I've just created. Let's open up the 6-point throwing star. So once you have the file, you can go up here to File and you can say Save As. Save As is kind of your export option in Design Spark Mechanical. It doesn't really have an export option, it has Save As. So what you'd want to do is you have these options available to you. Now if you wanted to export this as a picture, you'd come over here to the File type, Save As type, and you'd navigate down to PNG. And then we'll go ahead and save that on the desktop. I'll show you later what it looks like. And then if you wanted to do a save as an actual file that you can use, you would do a STL file. So you can go ahead and save that as an STL file. Now once you have that STL file, there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. You can see, that's the PNG. So basically you get a picture with your PNG. And then let me see where the STL file got saved. Desktop. Save it on the desktop there. We'll minimize. So when you get the STL file right here, and you see when I navigate over this, it tells you that it's an STL file. So when you double click on that, it opens up 3D Paint. So what you can do is click anywhere on the object and then you can rotate it. Then you could go click this select. You can actually move this up. Up here in the effects, each color has a different effect. So if you wanted a blue color, you could do blue like this. And then you'd be able to save this out. This has a save as option. You can save as image, 3D model, a video, or a 3D Paint 3D project. I typically do the images. A lot of options. You have PNG, you have JPEG, bitmap, a GIF, TIFF, MP4, and a GIF or a GIF video. I typically save as JPEG. I'll save it to the desktop. So that's one option you can have to do with your STL file. Another option is you could drag this STL into Rhino 7 if you have a Rhino 7. And then we can go ahead and open it in Rhino. Let's open up the perspective so we can actually rotate this. You could actually give this a texture. Come over here to the texture tab, hit the plus button, import from libraries. You go down to, well, let's scroll back up to metal and then do a matte. You could add a titanium. Come over here, right mouse click, assign to objects. Come up here to view, go down to render. There's your image. You could add a colored background to this. And then you could do a ray trace render. Okay, so this is another thing you can do with your STL file, which is pretty handy. The third thing you're going to be able to do with your STL file is if you have a program like Blender, which everybody should have, it's free, it's easy to download. Go ahead and click on your primitive, come up here to File and go Import, import down to STL, go to your desktop, 6-point star. Now you have this file that you can bring into Blender. To modify it, you can add a plane down here, add a texture to that. You can adjust your lighting. You can adjust your camera over here. So you can do a lot of stuff just with that STL file. So there's quite a few things you can do with the STL file, but if you really want files that you can use in Design Spark Mechanical, there's basically going to be two types. When you go to File up here, you're going to be able to import your native Design Spark file options, which is RSDOC. You're going to be able to import OBJ files, and you're going to be able to import Steep files, SketchUp files, STL files, or actually that's a step, that's Steep, STL files, and then basically any of your image files, which is going to include a bitmap, a GIF, a JPEG, a PNG, and a TIFF. So when you do import those, those are only going to be for tracing. So if you wanted to import any one of those image files, it's just going to be for tracing. Like this is a PNG that we just created here. That's what you're going to use it for. You're going to use it for tracing. So then the files the usable files for 3D are going to be your Design Spark Mechanical native file, your OBJ, your step file, and your STL. So you can import an STL file. This is the yo-yo that I just created. So that's going to bring in your three-dimensional files. So your STL file, your step file, your OBJ file, those are all going to be three-dimensional files. Anything else that you bring into Design Spark Mechanical is just going to be images. And all these images here are only going to be for you to trace or you to make a picture out of. So those are the options for Design Spark Mechanical. That's going to end today's tutorial. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you got something useful out of this video. I'll get that back to normal. Okay, thanks for watching.